Are you feeling lost or feeling like no matter what you do in life, how many actions you take, how much you try to improve yourself and your life, you don't move forward, or you still experience a lot of challenges in your life, even if you're really trying to improve? Well, if this is the case for you, let me tell you, you are not alone. This is a very common experience amongst most of us. This video is for you if you need a message of encouragement and a message of you are where you need to be right now. Even if it feels tough, even if there are days that are really low, that you feel unmotivated or sad, or that no matter how much you're trying to do or achieve, things still feel not aligned within you. This is a very common feeling, and I want to explain to you in this video things that you can do to start feeling a little bit better with yourself. The other day, for example, I had a really bad day. I felt really unmotivated. I felt, what am I doing with my life really? Am I on the right path? I just started feeling really stressed about my business, myself, different personal aspects. And I had to remind myself, okay, you're feeling this right now, but this is not your full reality. There are things that you do have in your life that you should be grateful for, even if it's the most simple things: having a bed to sleep in, having some fresh water to drink, to be able to be listening here to someone, to be able to communicate to someone that needs it, to be able to breathe, to be able to see, to be able to talk, to be able to feel, to sense. Those are really common things that most of us have. Some people don't even have those things. And when we are consumed in our stress, worries, daily lives, problems, we tend to focus more on the negative and forget about anything positive that we do have in our lives. So, as a small exercise, I would like to ask you today to think at least about 3 things that you have right now that you are grateful for, that other people might not even have. Just 3 things. As simple as that is, some mornings I wake up and I try to practice this as much as I can. I try to write down everything that I'm grateful for, everything that I have in my life, that even if we take it for granted, it gives you that pause to remind yourself, okay, not everything is perfect, because not everything in life is perfect. Nobody's perfect, but still, I am this. In this path, I have achieved this. I'm still working on this. I'm here. I have healed from this. I have done this. Whatever it is, we all have something to be grateful for. And even if you're in your lowest moment, when you feel sad, stressed, stuck, overwhelmed, remind yourself where you come from, how much you have progressed, and the little things in life and the little joys that you do have. Even if it feels like it's nothing, you do have them. And we also have things that sometimes they're not even physical. When you're feeling lonely, if you don't have many friends, if you don't have many family members, even a partner. And I'm talking about this because I've been through this so many times in my life. And we do have something that is beyond of what we see, which is support from higher forces, support from your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you want to call them, from the universe, from God, from you, from your higher self, from your true soul. You still have those things, even if they are not there physical, that you can touch or see. They are there in an energy form. And because we are all energy, you have to think that right now in this space that I look, that I'm just by myself, I'm truly not. And I'm being supported. and being guided and being listened to and being loved unconditionally, the same as you are in every single second of this life and beyond. You are supported, you are loved, and you are here to experience those things, even if they feel really tough at times and challenging, and you see no way out, or you don't know what step you need to do to move forward. You're experiencing that because at a soul level, we chose that, even if it feels completely not understandable, because it's like, why would I choose such a difficult path? Well, your soul chose that for many reasons. And I can tell you that years in time, when you look back through those challenges, or even now, if you look back to any challenge you've had, heartbreak, a job lost, you lost someone, whatever has been that was really painful for you, I'm sure there's one thing you can name, one thing that you learned. And in life, sometimes when we don't go through those challenges, we don't learn anything, unfortunately. We might learn from books, we might learn from studies, but we don't learn if we don't live it, if we don't experience it in our human form, we don't truly learn from it. That's why life experience is really important. So right now, if you're going through those challenges, if some days you're lost, remind yourself it's only temporary. It's not a permanent state for you to stay in that feeling. And things you can do to get out of that state. First of all, don't pressure yourself. Okay, if you're feeling bad, feel your feelings. When I'm feeling sad, I like to cry. I like to release my emotions, because then I know I'm going to feel so much better. Some more people don't like to cry, but maybe there's something that you do to stay out of it, or maybe you just have to do nothing. Don't pressure yourself. If that day you're not productive, if you're not feeling motivated after your day, you just want to do nothing, be in bed, be in the couch and do nothing, do that. Do whatever feels like your body is asking you to do to process your feelings. And believe me, next day you would feel much better, because you've tried to sit with that feeling, process it, and instead of getting stored in your body, emotions get stored in our bodies if we don't process them or feel them. So instead of getting stored and then having a physical pain, a lot of people have back pain or something manifest in your body, feel it and try to process it, and then see how those feelings, even if at times they might come back, you are moving on from them and you are learning how to manage them with time. Meditation, obviously, I always say it in my channel, it's a very powerful tool. Whenever I'm feeling down, sad, stressed, I put on a guided meditation. I don't know how to even explain what is the actual reason that happens that I feel better. It's just like I feel much more like something is lifted from me. If I meditate and just breathe and just take those few minutes for myself to recharge and release those feelings. And meditation, yoga, exercise, go for a walk. If you feel like you don't want to do anything, don't do anything. Don't pressure yourself. We all need days like that. We all need moments where we just do nothing and we just exist. And then the next day, the next time, you're going to feel a little bit better. Journal. I tend to just sometimes dump my thoughts into journaling. Just write whatever you are feeling. This is a very powerful tool to just get rid of all of your thoughts, all of your negative things. And one thing that is very important, you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just there, and we have to sometimes learn to, okay, they are there, I don't judge them, but I move forward from these thoughts, because these are not my true reality. Okay, you are not your thoughts, but you are the conscious choices that you make every day. And just with your intention that you're here watching this video, that you want to improve your life, and even if it's a little bit, a small step that you can when you feel ready, that is really important and powerful for you and for your development. So never feel less than anybody else for feeling bad, for having a bad day, for being sad, for being stressed. We all handle these emotions. These are very human emotions. And I believe we are here in this earth to learn how to manage those and start moving forward from them. Even if they are there, I don't think they're going to completely disappear. But the more you are conscious, the more you practice, the more you try to release with small practices or doing nothing or whatever works for you, the more you get used to this and the more you embrace how, okay, bad emotions can be there, negativity, overthinking, but I have the choice, I have the power to handle this and start moving forward instead of feeling stuck on them constantly. Ask yourself today in this video, what are 3 things that right now you can be grateful for in your life? And if you have 3 things, even 3 things, do you not think that you're already a very lucky, powerful human being for just even having 3 things to be grateful for? Because remember, some people might not have the things or feel the things that you do. I would encourage you to try one of my meditations that I have here. If you have a bad day or if you're experiencing these feelings of being low or sad, I will include it in the description box. And thank you and have a beautiful day.